Good day to all. I'm William Chimaveli from India. In this today's audio talk, I'll be briefing something about different forms of poetry. Like last time when I expressed about a short talk on poetry, it was like this. You have to write 2 lines or 4 lines or one stanza. It can lead up to 16 lines or 20 lines or like that. But when I discuss about poetry, it comes to my mind that you can write micro poems. When I say micro, it has got something to do with micro processing. Like, your mind is processing certain things in a micro element. Like, you feel like writing anything and you can write it in a free verse. Like, you are free to write anything, say in 2 lines or 4 lines. So that we classify as micro poems. So a micro poem can be defined as any poem which can come to a level of writing without any obstacles. When a flow of poetic thought comes in your mind, you can just go and write it. So apart from that, we can classify, for example, couplet. Couplet means 2 lines. Couple means two. So couplet means 2 lines. A poem written in 2 lines can be called as a couplet. Next comes, quatrain. Quatrain means, anything written in 4 lines. 4 lines, with the inclusion of rhythms or rhymes or your own inner tone, that can be classified as quatrain. 4 lines poem is called quatrains. And then comes, as of course, there is a form of poetry which is called haiku. It is an ancient form of poetry writing in a renowned and it's in a small size as well as very precise with punctuation and syllables needed on its 3 lines. Each of the 3 lines you need to keep a rule, like 5 words into 5 syllables into 5, then goes 7, then later it ends up with again 5. It is of an ancient Asian origin. Japan is very famous in making haiku poems and all that. Haikus are composed of 3 lines, each a phrase. The first line typically has 5 syllables, and second line is having 7 syllables, and the third one, the last line, repeats another 5. In addition, there is a seasonal reference included in that. Like, you can write about summer or autumn or winter or any of the seasons or anything such is related with a reference. So it is another style of writing. It's very brief writing. A haiku poem can be classified like that. And another comes is the narrative poetry. A narrative poetry tells a story of an event or in the form of a poem. So, there is a strong sense of narration and characters and plot. So, it's like a story narrated in verses. So, it has got some messages for the readers to get in out of the story. We get a message, and that can be compared with your life, and that goes like that. And there are so many other poetic forms which I could summarize in this audio program in the next day. That's all for you today. Bye to all, love to all, good day to all.